Today we're going to be talking about IQ. I do want to get around to like every operator in the game, or you know, at least the ones that need a rework or a, you know, minor change or major change or just whatever. Oh, we do have a Valkyrie. What is Maverick doing? Okay, well I do have to bear in mind that this is casual, so but yeah, today I want to talk about IQ and just the things I would change to her, the things I would do, and obviously, you know, this is just on the top of my head, you know, I'm trying to have fun, enjoy it. If you got... This guy is in a 1v1 and Gridlock is in the site. Damn! Okay. Bro, I miss Fortress. Fortress is actually a fun map. Maybe not ranked viable, but a fun map. I honestly think out of all the casual maps, Fortress has the most potential. I'm not saying bring it back to ranked how it is now, but it has the highest potential of, if it got reworked, it would be a ranked map. But anyway, back to the topic of today's video, IQ. I do want to take a deeper look into IQ and how I would balance her, or maybe even just buffer, etc, etc. Now, there's many ways. Okay, let's just start with the loadout. So the loadout itself, great gun, really great gun. You're not gonna have to touch anything about the gun. However, is it bad that I low-key think bring back her grenades? Either bring back her grenades or give her like EMPs, okay? Because her gadget literally ties it into like electronics and all that. So it would only make sense just to give her like grenades or EMPs to counter that, you know, playstyle. Like, you know, that's what she's for. And who knows, you know, maybe even just to make IQ even more meta is give her free. Because I believe a normal operator that has impact EMPs has two, right? And does anyone remember a long time ago, I don't know if you guys played the game this far back, but Bandit actually used to have 3 barbed wire. All the other ops would have 2 barbed wire, but Bandit had 3 barbed wire because it was just suited for him, like his story and all that, you know? So it would be interesting to see if IQ, you know, was the only operator that just had an extra EMP because it just was IQ, but I don't know. That could run into a lot of problems with like the competitive side of the game and all that, but oh, this might be an OP Fenrir strat. These long hallways are actually so perfect for the Fenrir. There's a hatch that close. Oh crap. Now we hide here and wait for them to come. They gotta get the bombs, sir. Do you reckon I could just stand up and then... You can't see me. Wait. I'm doing it again. Oh, crap. Bro, this guy's got diamond camo. I remember, like, I wonder if this guy has the same feeling that I had a long time ago. I don't know about you guys, but I remember, like, when I first was playing Rainbow Six Siege, I remember saving up all my renown to try and get the diamond camo. And I remember finally getting it, and I actually just felt so cool. Like, all that grinding for the renown, just to get the diamond camo. I do still think, though, it would have been better if they made it more of a challenge thing, rather than just you buy it. Oh, God. Oh, planting. Imagine he fumbled that. Imagine he fumbled. I already did say about the whole EMP and grenade thing, but the actual gadget itself, rather than having it like be a pistol thing, and then, like, you know, you're having to bring out your pistol and then look through a tiny scanner thing, and then, you know, you're very vulnerable doing it. Like, you got your pistol out, you know, if someone swings you, you're kind of, you know, in a pickle. So the first thought is making it more like Solis and Warden, where it becomes more of like a goggle thing, like, I don't know, like a head visor or just goggles, I don't know, where you do that. But then you could literally just argue that that is just an attacking Solis. But then you could argue the fact that Solis is literally a copy of IQ as well. Who knows? I do still think the whole goggles thing, like, definitely a better gadget than what it is now. Bear in mind as well, like, with the goggles, like, you can still ADS with your main gun and shoot, but then also see all the electronics on the screen. So that would be the only thing that would make IQ a better version than Solis, is because IQ would actually be able to shoot the main gun whilst, you know, the goggles are on. Whereas Solis can't do that. Like, Solis can't shoot the P90. But, you know, it would make sense for IQ to be able to do that because IQ is an attacker. And, like, being able to do that on defense would be a bit too OP. You know, it'd be the perfect counter to a Pulse and, I guess, to Solis. But I don't know. You could argue that that could also be too OP as well. I don't know what I'm thinking. The only thing that I do fear is like it might become too OP against like Solis, just being able to wallbang Solis. But then I guess it kind of creates that like, you know, iconic like gunfight, like all IQ versus Solis. It will make games or Pro League games like more interesting. And I guess it also increases the skill ceiling, like Solis knowing when and when not to have the gadget up and all that. Same with Pulse as well, like knowing when to have it up and when not to have it up, like, you know, if IQ's close by, etc. It, you know, it can have that iconic gunfight. Another thing I was thinking is like kind of have it like the heartbeat sensor on your main gun. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of how Modern Warfare 2 guns work, but, or the attachment, sorry, it's just a heartbeat sensor. Like, I'm sure you guys know what that is from Modern Warfare 2. So it would be like that. But instead of like it would be people on the heartbeat sensor, it would be electronics. Okay, like let's say there's a Kapkan here, I'm pushing in, and then on my attachment on your main gun, like it would just be a heartbeat sensor, and it's like flicking like, oh, there's an electronic nearby, like, oh, there's probably a Kapkan. Or like if I came here and then it started beeping like that. In quick play, they got cheaters in quick play too. Okay, picture this, what the IQ scanner looks like if you see here on the right hand side, like the thing that's on her arm, you have another one. So you have the one on the pistol, you keep that the exact same, but then you also have it on the main gun, but then rather it being the optic itself, it's more of a heartbeat sensor on the side, and it's just you detect electronics nearby. So it's like if you're about to walk through a door and you see it like pinging, it makes you more wary of like, oh, there's probably a Kapkan on the door, or there's an LM mine or goo mine, more like that. So it's kind of like anti-trap in a way. And then that would be like the mini version on your gun. And remember, it's not like this isn't the new gadget. This is just added onto the current gadget itself, right? Pull out the pistol and then have it in a full view, where you can see further, you can see more clearly everything around you and exactly what they are. Whereas on the heartbeat sensor, it would be more of just like something's nearby, but you don't know what it is, you know? So that could just be like an extra bonus, just like a nice little buff to IQ. I don't know, what else could they do? Like, I'm just gonna play this game out and just try and brainstorm what they could do. Like, it's either you make a Solis gadget, or like kind of like Jackal, like head visor. Or you kind of do what I said with the heartbeat sensor added onto the main gun as well as the pistol gadget. But I'm just thinking, like, I wonder if there's like a third way of doing it. Bro, I've never known anyone to just... I think I get more kills in champ ranked than I do in casual. Like, there is a Rook, AFK, behind the counter. Like, I'm actually convinced that he's AFK. Like, actually AFK. Bro, I wonder what these people think when they, like, walk into a Fenrir. Like, what happens, like, when a new person joins the game and they're trying to learn Rainbow Six Siege and they walk into a Fenrir? There is a Kapkan on the door. Shoot the Kapkan. Okay, he accidentally shot the Kapkan. I was convinced that he was probably going to jump into that. Okay, okay. Wait, he actually... Nice try, nice try, nice try. You know what? Nice try. So yeah, like I said, let me know what other ops you would like me to cover, what you would change on them, and all that, you know, shenanigans. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to think of the year one ops, like Ash from year one. You know, she's kept her like spot. You know, you see Ash all the time. Thermite, you see Thermite all the time. Twitch, you see Twitch a lot. But I feel like IQ was like one of those ops at the beginning where it's like they've lost their like light. You know. Same with Capital. Same with Capital. Maybe next video we'll even do Capital. What could you even do to Capital though to kind of make him like that iconic like character again? Because I remember watching Pro League back in the day and Capital was like a must pick and it was such a big... I wonder like what could you do to make Capital that's kind of up again. I feel like rarely as well, like the other problem that I find with IQ is like, even when you're scanning stuff, like, oh, I see an element there, I see like all that. It's kind of like, you can just use your drone, you know? That's another thing I feel like. Like, I feel like if you're just droning anyway, it's like you're gonna know there's a Kapkan on the door if you're droning. I feel like I said with the heartbeat sensor. What is... No. I don't think that I have got a single kill this entire video. I've just been waffling.